In the Blood, a new collection of poetry from Alan Hill. Who is this man? Alan Hill is a good friend of mine from somewhere in England. He lives in New Westminster, Canada. How long has he been living here? I'm not sure. He has 2 children, 2 healthy, normal children. If you wonder what I mean when I say normal, I mean that they are not left-handed. But really, who is this man? But to answer all of these questions and so many more, I have invited Alan over to my apartment to play chess, to talk about the state of Canadian poetry, and to drink beer.
Shall I move?
Yep.
Are you filming?
Yep. What the fuck is that?
Eating my own heart for Christopher Hill. Overwhelm me, brother, obsess me, make me you. Now that would be love, and I would need to kill you for that. Take an axe to the double bind, see it triple bind in that silent forest of the beginning of us. The start of humankind, its tight-fingered blood curled in the ear of first light seen by nobody. That is who we are. We are the sharing of all you have. The needles, tablets, half-life rooming houses of the strapped-down normality you're allowed to be. All your death, which is nothing but mine, that I cannot live without. You and I together, trapped beneath the tree that fell, that could not be heard, that is crushing us with the hardness of love, bedding us on the sharpened points of Eden.
Do you know what you're doing?
Oh, not really. Nighttime in the ravine. Down I go into the blue, lucid ice labyrinth of liberty and winter light. Ghost lines, desire lines, the uncurling crozier of being. In footfall song lines, unreadable, the press of my boots over the unknown meteor each moment. Above me a crow's lyric crackle. In my hand, the world in the perfection of a fallen egg. Behind me, there are blind roads, shallow ways, a suburbia, an apocalypse, lockdown. In front are possibilities. The stories in each rock, in the move of treetop in late day light, and the coyotes, their collection of votaries as I cross the border between being, otherness, that pull me in the homeward channel of the path, into the dissolve of solid geography, the rules of resonance, misfiring medication, rise of the clear grey water of nothingness, everything. In the death of sunlight, in this unknown knowledge, freedom, this pathway in the dark where I must go, where my mind cannot take itself, cannot find a reason, logic, without each step that is only mine to tread, 1 foot at a time, down into meaning. Epilogue. In the end, after the drugs, incarceration, enforced lovelessness, poverty, it was worth it all. He knows it now. I will always be strange, different, not one of them, perhaps not really even part of his own family. He has his room, TV, lazy boy, fridge, fish suppers, coach trips with a social group, bingo, Catholic church one day, Protestant the next, in the open shop of Jesus, his friendly people. He has his childhood memories from before this thing, his brothers, sisters as they were, stored, untouchable, still real. Or the images, ideas, things the doctors, psychiatrists could never reach. He is settled now, calmer, happy to be still, to sort, look deeper, find a truce, be all that is there, peaceful, alive, beneath the disguise of his broken body, ill-fitting skin.
Well, what happened was Alan came over, and the goal was to talk about his new book and get some information about that, and that we were going to have a game of chess and to drink some beer. It's not out available in the United States until June.
Yeah.
So if you would like an early signed edition from the author.
How about that?
And that would have been the best way to go about it. First the poetry, then the chess, then the beer. As it happened, we did it in exactly the opposite order, that we started with the beer and focused on the beer quite admirably. But the chess was a shambles. This part is not going to be in the video. And the poetry, we hardly talked about it all. And so there's not much I can tell you about his book. But I can tell you the title. The title is In the Blood, written by Alan Hill, a man who might forever remain an enigma.
Do you want one more?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.